Yo, what's up, guys? Keaton from Yumi and Decree, and here today with the worst lighting ever. And I lent out my cameras to do deck profiles at Atlanta, which this is the deck that I took to Atlanta, and I left the day after because I scrubbed and lost round 9, so I just wanted to leave. So this is the deck I took. I forgot my matchups. I know I play a lot of Pepe, so I played like 4 or 5, like 1 BA, one Satellites, and one something else. I think it was Rogue. I don't remember. But yeah, the list was pretty random. I got there and realized that I was playing 3 Forerunner and 2 Dark Destroyer, and I wanted to take out one of the Forerunners for Dark Destroyer, but it was pretty too late. Like, it was really late for that, so yeah. Let's go ahead and get into the profile. I'm gonna hold this with another hand. I was playing 3 tin can. This card was busted. I resolved this 4 times in one game. Uh, yeah, I always got this card off. And sadly, whenever I went first, they made me go first, or I chose to go first. um, I never opened this in call, but every time they went first, I opened this in call. So it was pretty ironic. Uh, Played 2 Farm Girls, best ratio. Uh, Three's Cloggy. A lot of people, like my friend Darian, was telling me to play just one, but I felt that 2 was probably the best ratio just because like it helps with OTKs and stuff. I was playing 2 Wicked Witch. This card was the tits. Uh, just stalling against Pepe when they OTK and they like hit a ship or something. Uh, it's just amazing. And just this with the one of Kaiser in my main deck. Was pretty cool. I didn't open that combo all day, but in theory I always did. And when I was playtesting, I always did. 2 Good Witch. I played 2/1 just for the infinity out and like big monsters. 1 tin can for like OTKs and stuff. And that's it for the pilots. I think it's like 10, something like that. Like a pretty good amount. 2 Dark Destroyer. As I said, I realized that I was only playing 2 and how bad the ratio was. But yeah, I played 2. I usually had it when I needed it, but sometimes I had to search it with, what's his name? Tin Can. 3 Slip. This card just hits Pepe's thingies. 2 Forerunner, just gaining 1,000 during standby. I played this guy, this Eclipser guy. He was pretty fire. Just 3K. They have to take like literally Pepe's only 2 outs are Regeki or Dark Hole and Ignister, which they probably already used it. Um, so yeah, that's it for the ships. That's like 7, I think. And I played 2 Max C. This card was really cool. Just got me to cards, and then 2 Valor to stop their Ignister. Because usually they go for a huge play just to get over. Like, say I just have this on field. They make a huge board, they pin 5, they go off, they hit their scales, and they use all their card advantage just to make an Ignister, and they're like, activate effect, and I Valor it, and then they just can't get over this, and they just are forced to pass. So it's just an amazing card just to stop their plays. That's it for monsters. We play a lot. 3 Town. This card was fire. I usually open like this tin can, and it was usually like really good, obviously. I played 3 of this OTK card, and usually what people do is they go, most people were playing the Sword Trooper build. I did play one mirror match, and most people were playing the Sword Trooper build. That guy was, and I 2-0'd him. It was like 10, 15 minutes. And usually what they do is they do this during main phase, and they just go off with their combos with Strawman and this. And what I usually do is I just like set all my cards, activate cards, do whatever, then go to end phase, then activate this and get a tin can, and then just summon whatever I get off the tin can. Hopefully it's not like a slip or a dark destroyer, but I usually had something to complement that, like a farm girl or just like a smaller ship, so I can activate their effects on their turn. So yeah, I usually did that in phase. 3 upstart. I did side one of these out occasionally. I know that's kind of like really bad in theory, but I don't know. I just usually use the third one to side out, and it's the unlimited one. You can't really see it, but I usually side out the unlimited one. One Kodke anime. Probably butchered that name. But once all charged, this was pretty good. It won me like one match against Pepe in time. Uh, I just made a big board, hit their scales, destroyed their Ignister, and then they just couldn't really top deck out of it. One instant fusion. I used this for Trish, which I never trished anyone. Like there were plays where I could have trished them, but I just didn't feel like it was the best play because they usually did have back row. So, yeah. And then I made, I think, Castell once, but I got Veilered. One Kaiser. I usually like this because I open this and Wicked Witch, wherever she is, and then just chill against Pepe until they finally get an out, like Regeki, plus like Chalice, and I have to chain her effects to banish and something, which still isn't really an out. One Regeki, one Dark Hole. I sided the second Dark Hole. This card is just a blowout against Pepe because they're just making a big board, and I'm max C, and I'm just like, alright, I'll draw into all this. I'll destroy your entire board. And then I'll OTK you with Farm Girl. It's pretty busted. That's it for spells, and then for the 4 traps I played, 2 call, 1 strike, 1 warning. None of these got Twin Twistered, thank God, because they usually sided them out. One Pepe player that I played around 2 that I lost to, he sided in Danko and Sidewalker, which was really bad. But, you know, he beat me, so it's whatever. But, yeah, he saw both of these and this, and he didn't put in, he put in Denko instead, and I was like, I'm pretty sure he saw Valor as well, but I don't know, maybe he thought that I just have to use Valor on Ignister or something. For the extra deck, I played Dweller, it's broken, Castell, I'd never made any of these, Cowboy, this engine with that, and that. You could still play, and this. You could still play this engine just without that. So you can overlay that with either 2 slips or a Panzer Dragon because we play Instant Fusion. And, you know, these are always fun to make. One Volcasaurus. It was, in theory, it was to go for game and like OTK. But I didn't have a Gaia Dragon, so I never made it. This Frozen Lady. My friend Lewis made me play this. It was like for something blowing up fields with like all defense position. I forgot his theory behind it, but I picked it up for $1 and I played it. But yeah, it was pretty good. Like I said, I never made it, but just in theory, it was pretty good. This for going to time. Trish, because I played Valor. One Norden. One Panzer Dragon just for rank 5s, and then this for the mirror match, which I only played one of. And then we sided 2 Cyber Dragons. This card was okay. Like I said, I only played 1 mirror match. But I did side in both of these and Stormforce, so. But yeah, I OTK'd him twice, so. Dark Hole was the second one, just against Pepe and Monarchs. 2 Stormforce for the mirror match. 2 Kozmo. Everyone was telling me to main this, but I didn't think it was good enough to main it. Well, I did think it was good enough to main it. I just couldn't really find the space without taking an Upstart, and I really like Upstart as a card just so, like, it gets me to see more cards that I normally wouldn't see if I wasn't playing it. So I just liked Upstart over this, because this you have to open, like, my theory behind it is that you have to open a tin can or just any ship and a pilot and this going first, and that's like really, I don't know, like, it's not optimal to do that, and it's not very likely that it would happen, so, like, I just decided to side it for the mirror match and for, what's that one deck? Monarch. Yeah. We sided 2 Threatening Roar against Pepe, or the mirror match. I didn't side this against that mirror match because, he didn't, like, his build was really weird. He kept in max C. I don't really know why. It was 2 Sticky Dirge. I went there playing 3, but I took out 2 from 1 Massacre Restrict and the Cyber Dragons. And then 2 Decree, and I was playing 2 Massacre Restricts, but I had to give them back to my friend. So, yeah, that was the entire list. I did end up going X2 and then losing the final round to some trash rogue-ass deck. It was really embarrassing. But yeah, other than that, I had a lot of fun that weekend, or that weekend, and yeah, I got some sweet German cards and all that, just swapped and stuff, and yeah, it was a fun weekend. Definitely gonna go back. Sadly, I couldn't top. But shout out to my friend Yuri. He did top. He got third or fourth place. He was going off on him. He was playing the same deck, not the same list, but it was somewhat similar. He was playing more traps than me, and his side deck was a bit different. But yeah, shout out to him. He really deserves it. He's a pretty good player, and yeah, shout out to all my friends. Especially shout out to Junior and Aaron who let me borrow this deck, and yeah, it was really fun. Sadly, I got to give it back this week. But yeah, it was fun playing it. Winning free packs at locals was also fun. And yeah, if you guys enjoyed this deck profile, go ahead and leave a like. And I'm gonna be coming up with one deck profile from Atlanta, probably Thursday or Friday. I'm not sure yet, but I will let y'all know. And yeah, go ahead and comment what y'all thought. If y'all are going to any major events this year, let me know, and I'll comment back if I'm going to be at it. And yeah, maybe I'll see y'all there. So yeah, go ahead and like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see y'all next video. Peace.